Hi there, it's Susan with the Owl Reviews, and I'll spare you the hoot right now. What I want to show you today is a new offering, and it's called Re-Engager. It's aptly named because how many times have you sat at your computer just like I'm doing now, and you got all your tabs open on all the work you're doing and everything, and then something else comes along, you're looking down here and you click on something, or say I'm going to create a bit.ly link, then I end up going here and there and everywhere, and the site that you're on eventually ends up getting buried in hundreds of thousands of different tabs up here. YouTube audio. Oh, next thing I'm added, I'm looking at Camtasia music. And again, before you know it, you're lost. Your site is lost. The site that you were visiting. Now then, wouldn't it be neat to re-engage people back to what they were looking at? Well, with Re-Engage you can. And you'll notice how effective Facebook is with the number in parentheses there of how many messages I have waiting for me. Well, we can do something extremely similar with Re-Engager. So, I'm going to go over to my WordPress site now. Here we are in Re-Engager, and as you can see, I've got quite a few settings set up now relative to what page I want the Re-Engager to happen. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. Let me show you really what the Engager does. So here I am. There's my home page. Okay, and I'm really taken by, let's have a look at this review so I can continue reading. And of course, the next shiny object comes along. Oh, I forgot to check that bit.ly link. Oh, I better make sure I've done that right. Now keep your eye on this tab here where we just were. Oh, look at that. Can you see? Isn't that neat? It draws the eye to, oh, what's that? And it says, oh, look, you've forgotten something. So I'll go click on that. It's got the little red circle there. You can have that as a square if you want, with the number 1 in it. And it pops up. Whatever you want it to do, actually. There's a few more than one thing you can have it do. So this is, don't forget, opt into the Owl Reviews. Okay, where I've got it set up to where it takes you to a nice thank you for opting in page. That's one of the things you can do. Let's go back here. I've got it set up too on the reviews page. I've got it set up too on my Flickgraph page. Flickgraph is the Cinemagraph Creator program. So let's go back to pretending I was at the site. I'm going to reload it. Let's go check out that Cinemagraph review. Here we go, Flickgraph. We're now going to go to the Flickgraph page, and here it is. And then, oh yes, the phone rang, or your coffee cup ran out. You come back. Oh, I forgot to check that bit.ly link again, and here we go. Doesn't have to be bit.ly, it can be anything. There's Flex jobs that I'm checking out. Oh, look again, you see? Flickgraph review. Okay. In this pop-up, I've used my Cinemagraph free coupon opt-in box. And there you are again, but this time it's like, don't forget, you can get to take the Udemy course for free. I have the ability to offer the coupon for free to take the Cinemagraph course on Udemy. So they just enter the details, and there you go. Now then, you have the option to change the overlay background. Let's go back into it. And let's go take a look at that one I just showed you, the Flickgraph. I'm going to go into Flickgraph here, and you'll see how I set it up. First of all, you can do nothing if you wanted to, but still have it flash at you. Okay. An HTML pop-up, which I have done just there, and added the Aweber opt-in code right there into it. You can either make it show a YouTube video or whatever, URL. And then you can go down here to the pop-up height, and that if you wanted to alter the dimensions of it. Like I said, you can do the pop-up background color and the overlay color. Now, the pop-up background color I've left clear for now, but the overlay, I like it to be, whoops, like a grey colour, okay? And this is where you add the HTML content by clicking on the source code, and that is my Aweber opt-in form code. Okay, so that's where you paste that, and if there's anything pops up in the custom CSS, you can just delete that, that's fine. I have a review set up on the page, so you won't see that. Neither would you have the SEO, of course, unless you've got that set up. Now then, you scroll back down now to the title and general settings for Reengager. This is for how many milliseconds Reengager will trigger the notification. So I've got that set at 5 seconds. So in other words, after they've moved away into another tab, how long does that tab stay like it is before it flashes and changes? 5 seconds. Half a second is probably how fast it changes between saying what it says and what you want it to say. Now then you might say, what do I want it to say? Well, this is where you enter what you want it to say. And I've got here, don't forget the free coupon. And yes, I put that one there. It is there in the defaults, but you can put it 10, 12, whatever. But you might as well just leave it at 1. Like Facebook is 7, as you can see, because that's why I've got 7 messages. Well, here it's only really 1 message, isn't it? But it makes it, it's like replicating what Facebook looks like. We're kind of like doing the same thing. And you got a blink rate. Now then you've got your fave icon. I've got my little owl there. So yes, I said use that. And notification count is 1. I've set the background colour to be red. So as you saw, it was a little red circle. And I left the text white. You can choose it, like I said, between circle or a rectangle. I like it top left, which means it shows up here. And you can ignore the show this because that's my settings for the page settings. Once you've done all that, you then click update. Of course, I've got a title in it here to tell me what it is. You know, why did I set this up? And what page, what is it for? It's for my FlickGraph page. It's the Reengage. Well, it's Reengager, but I was too lazy to put Reengage. And it's the HTML pop-up. Okay, so that's how you would do that when you want a opt-in form to appear. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up the URL for an image or YouTube or Vimeo video, how to set that up. It's not difficult. If I manage to figure it out, you can. And I don't mean that in any smart aleck way. You know, sometimes I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And sometimes things don't sink in straight away. Old dogs, new tricks and all that. So, like I said, if I can manage to figure this out, you can. It's a great way to get the attention back to your tab when visitors are just as bad as me with everything else going on in their lives up here. So let's consider this to be part 1. And I'll be back shortly with another video covering the image, YouTube, URLs and such like. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.